Hello again everyone, I'm Knight of Squires and this is Crusader Kings 2. As always, if you are joining me for the first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. We are playing as Kargan Liao Laogu of the Khitan Marauder of the Liao dynasty, and we are on the eastern steppes. As you remember last session, yesterday, we had a very successful campaign crushing these guys and some people up here and then redistributing all of their land to ourselves. We own this bit here and we have a couple new clans, all of whom finally we have 3 clans that actually like us. That's always a plus. This guy doesn't appear to have a marriage deal with us. We should probably assign a betrothal. Do we have... She's 13, my half-sister. She's a little old, but they might take it. Yep. Matrilineally? No. Let's send that, and let's hope that they'll take that one. So, what our plan for this session is, we're going to retake the Daurun clan and Qdug and basically regain the borders that we had before our previous character died. And then we're going to subjugate Kumania and basically wipe them out and make them part of our land, because they have, like, what is it, how many holdings do they have now? Does it tell me how many holdings they have? It does not. I'm pretty certain in feudal vassals it tells you how many holdings they have, but I'm a little there you go, vassal holdings. He owns 32 holdings. That'll be a nice jump for the 48 that we currently have. Once we take back the Daurun and Qdug will get a bunch more, and we'll go back up to about 70 something. But we will get those all sorted. We've also lost a couple of Buddhist temples along the way, but for now, let's just declare war, press all of our claims on here. The Zhao clan will join us. These two will fight against us, but that's because... Actually, this is the Qdug clan, I think. No, I don't know who this is. Oh, this is one of their vassals, and this is one of these guys who don't exist anymore because I crushed them utterly. So, before we send that, let's move our soldiers. We should probably spend some time recovering. We can do that on our way over. And that betrothal is sorted. So that will mean that he'll like us more eventually anyway. Our prestige is going to continue to climb, which will hopefully help everybody like us more as well. The loyal clan is going to end for the... Oh, wait, no, that's 100 years yet. My concubine, Libugu, my genius concubine. Perfect. Hopefully she will give me another genius child. We got, prestige-wise, the Eagle Warriors. I think we're going to go with the Eagle Warriors. I know they're a... what do you call them? Tengri society, but we're gonna have to get some of this society stuff going, and I think this is the character that would do it. So the Sen clan, he's 38. I'm a 45. We've apparently lost that duel, apparently so, but we've gained wounded and a swollen ankle, but we've joined the ranks and we've gained sympathy for pagan religions. Oh no, he's gained that. What have I gained? A black eye. So I've got 26 combat skill. I could get fueled by rage, which will give me the combat skill back for 2 years, and he becomes my bitter rival, which is probably not awful because I'm about to wipe out him and his family. So we'll go with that. We'll gain that bonus. If I can get rid of wounded while we're waiting here, that'll also be perfect. Justice should always prevail. With him being diligent, charitable, and quick, he should understand at this point that justice is the way forward. I like to think that he killed his family because they were a little insane, honestly. So we're going to go with justice. We didn't gain the trait, but hey-ho, that's the hope, really, but it didn't work. One of the Ul clans, I think it's this guy, isn't it? The Ul clan? No, the Nair clan. The noble warrior, there is a noble warrior at the gate. He is a veteran of many battles and desires to become a champion of your house. He praises your wisdom and honor and pledges to always defend you and your household if you will accept him in your retinue. A man named Dashi appears. I don't know who Dashi is, but he's now in my court, whoever Dashi is. Sure. I imagine he's at the bottom, is he? Because he's new. Yeah, Dashi. It's this guy. He's 20 military and he's strong. Let's arrange a marriage between him, my half-sister, matrilineally. I have a new daughter. She is a genius. She's called Sage. She's adorable. You want her to marry him? Sure. You must attempt to save my Sage. And before too many people join this defensive pact, we're going to go to war. See, now these guys, the Kingdom of Jia, are going to join in, but I'm not overly scared of them. So we're going to declare the war and call in all of our allies. And we're gonna get on with this now. We're going to jump in here and crush this. Brahma be praised for our good fortune. Loses the trait sickly. Although my court physician didn't appear to do anything, so who knows. We've won that. We're going to come over here. There's 3,000 of the Mori clan. We're going to crush them. It is a close fight, but we did win it. And we've gained that. We're going to crush this and then move up here and take that as well. And we should have everything we need at that point. That's all of their major holdings sieged down and owned. He would like to sue for peace and he surrenders. Accept. There we go. Kargan Liao Logu, the Khitan Marauder, has usurped the title for all of these places. Clans are going to dislike that, but I'm going to form a new clan and stick that in there as well. Father, calls Kijigui, my son, pulling my arm, pleading me to play with him and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all of the important work that I am in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can be really insufferable. What is it? I potentially gain the trait kind, and he gains 1 stat, or I gain the trait cruel. So we're obviously we're trying for a good Buddhist ruler. So do I gain kind? I do not. That's unfortunate, but he gains 1 stat, probably in stewardship, I should imagine. Mahayana, no, so actually it was possibly in one of those two. I don't know which. He shall have struggle, because he shall be my son, and he shall struggle for what he wants in life. You don't have you don't have anywhere that you can be now. I think me and you are going to have a duel while you are at -2. I'm going to kill you off. Let's kill him off. Now to convene with my agents and make sure that he absolutely dies and kill him dead. He's dead. That's him and his clan gone. So, at this point, we're going to form a new clan in the Gurvan Saikan. Where is that? Eastern Saiyan, Gurvan Saikan. There. And this is of the Sunni clan. The Sunni clan. And he needs more land. He needs 5 new land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think. Or, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So I'm just going to allocate those to him. I'm going to pause the game because you don't need to be sitting here watching this. I'm going to do this and then back in a moment. Okay, now that's all sorted. We did, however, unfortunately forget to check whether or not the council liked one of those. So I have actually gone against their will and become a tyrant temporarily, which will cause me irritation for the next 30 years. Now I've just realized that this concubine is my mother, so I'm going to set that aside because that's... I don't want that in my life. That is no thank you. And then we're going to take a new concubine because no thank you, we don't want to be having children with our mother. That is weird. No thank you. However, there's not a whole lot of characters here worth talking about. Let's see if any of the other clans have got any concubines that they'll be okay with me taking. There you go. You can be... Oh no, you're a lunatic. No thank you. You're a homosexual. That's not going to help me either. So we will skip you. What about the Ul clan? The Ul. Let's take a concubine from the Ul clan. There we go. This is what we're after. Look, this is what we're after. You seem like a good choice. And there we go. So now that's another concubine. So that is 3 concubines, which will help our prestige gain massively after that war. Obviously it's a little low at the moment, but that's because our retinue is refilling at quite some rate. Now we own, my lord, there are worrying news from the provincial Kozhgol. The Buddhist faith is weakening and a strange local death cult has taken over several of the temples. Local death cult in Kovsgol. Where is Kovsgol? Here. There's a death cult raging here. That's not good. It means the temple tax is minus 80%. News from China. They're invading. Subjugation is a tributary state. Yeah. These poor guys. May Brahma protect them. You guys are... Ah! Oh no. My old wound is aggravated. May the perfected ones have mercy upon me. Please don't die. I will be so annoyed if you die. So annoyed if he dies here. Court physician. Tiandi. Tiandi. I don't know if you are a good enough court physician anymore. Honestly. You are better, but you don't like me. Nor does Tiandi. Nobody likes me. You like me. Let's invite a holy man. Invite a holy man to court. You don't like me much either. Your stats are good. Okay, you get to be court physician now. We're going to do this way. You get to be court physician. This guy, Yekshin, you get to be court physician. Excellent. And then I'm going to give you a gift to increase you so that you like me. Award an honorary title of court tutor. That's not a great one. Offer a concubine. My mother. That would be entertaining. I don't think that's going to increase his opinion of me at all. Arrange a marriage. How's this? You should marry into my family somewhere. Are you blind? No. Okay. But you are one of my concubines. You shall marry my mother. Matrilineally. That should give us some form of ties, at least. No? That's unfortunate. Send another gift. This won't increase. Give an artifact. Song Treaty on Law. Could give him that and it would increase his opinion by more than me holding on to it. I think I'm going to give him that. I can always tick it off him again later. We have a loyal servant here who doesn't like me. I love how these loyal servants aren't my friends. Seems about right for how things are going at the moment. So we'll unpause and we will carry on. What a splendid object. There you go. See, now he is at least friendly towards me. That's always nice. Duchess Urshan the Wolf has usurped the county from somebody else. Sure. you definitely shouldn't hold any feudal counties anyway. But you do. Let's come down here. I imagine everybody is very angry with us right now. My courtier don't care. Oh, this is now the Western... Oh no, Q-Dug. Q-Dug, you should probably just accept vassalization, but you're not going to, are you? Oh dear. Well, I didn't want to... I'd really rather that didn't become part of the Western Protectorate, honestly. I could have done without that. Oh, you're not? What are you then? Oh, you're part of these guys, who are part of the Western Protectorate. Perfect. We must... raid these guys. Oh, okay. I'm sure I can manage this task. We found an apostate. It's this dude. He is a Sunni Muslim and a lunatic. Burn him at the stake. Burn him at the stake. The Han gives you stewardship, can take concubines, can designate any valid offspring as the heir. That's really handy, actually. There is and can exist no religious head, and cannot declare holy wars. Yeah. A son was born to my Chancellor and my wife. Dashi Dashi. How are you Chancellor? Oh, because you like me. Dashi Dashi. But you're an awful Chancellor. Like, you are a truly awful Chancellor. Never mind. I have a grandson. A nephew. I have a something. I have some form or other. I don't think I'm going to siege this down, given that it's got 2,500 men in it. But I have stolen all of the gold in this region. Except that most of it is protected by a fort. People of Sambal probably never knew what was happening. Yep, look at that. Surprise, surprise. The Western Protectorate. My mother, Goons, has offered to travel to the Song Empire on a mission to bring glory to the Liao Khaganate. Please, my lord, she says, let a humble servant strengthen your relationship with the Emperor of the Song Empire. What a brilliant idea. Go with my blessings. Lights up like the sun before rushing off to pack her belongings. On a journey. Gains very little monthly prestige. I think this random person is better suited. Sorry, but Liao Tibu would give a better impression. Absolutely not. You are needed here. We'll send our mother. She's a genius. She's likely to do... Although, how are you a Tengri? And out of pay. Like, you're actually just a really bad character. Except you're a phenomenal military stats. Ugh, whatever. Go to China. Go to China. Just get out of my... Just get out of my lands. Oh, everybody's joining the defensive pact against me. Yep. Your horde has swarmed into the walls. Take the gold or the prestige. I have prestige. Take the gold, and I gain the 12 gold. And now I get to sack down this holding for even more gold. Look at this, all the gold, and that should have gained me. Oh, is Kedun has eloped with the notorious mercenary Suga. Who even are you? Sure, good riddance. How did that not get me what I wanted? Oh, I have to wage a war for it. So I have to declare war using Conquest of Julian. Well, let's burn this down then. Let's loot everything here worth talking about. Well, looks like one of my clans, yep, it's conquered that. So that evil clan no longer exists. And now we're going to go to Xia and declare war for conquest of Zhuyan, which everybody will join in with. Council doesn't care. Send pause. Young Kejun has finished. Yep, she can become ambitious. Don't care. Let's pull in all of our respective clan vassals, most of whom love me, and then jump in and take it. He's going to come in and try and stop me, but he is somebody I don't know or care about. He would like to marry Kedun, except there is something different about Empress Dowager Guns. As we discuss her travels to the Song Empire, she speaks passionately about how the Middle Kingdom is so full of life and there are people everywhere. Oh my lord, you must let me go back there, she pleads. If that is what you want, for her taking her immediate family with her, I am her immediate family. She is my mother. I gain 500 grace with the Song Empire, or out of question, I gain 300 grace, and she is angry with me. For 200 grace, yeah, go on then. Off you go. I have a new heir because she's took, I don't know, some people with her. I don't know who she took with her. Nobody. Doesn't appear she took anybody with her. Oh, this guy, Yekshin. It's alright, he was an awful character anyway. Off you go. I will play as Liao Sibu in the event that things like that come to pass. But my mother has gone off to China, and that's okay. Let's crush this. Crushed it. And now we will... Here's their forces. Now that they're locked in, let's jump over there and swat them like flies. There we go. That's a nice large force that has been crushed. Let's get everybody to come join me. And that should reinforce us nicely. Make sure everybody's leading from the right places. Yep. Give me the gold. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's jump over there. Defensive Pact opposing Adolf von Schulzbach has been disbanded. The Holy Roman Empire. Doesn't really... I don't know why we get messages about that, because it's not like it ever actually affects me. You don't particularly like me. Dishonourable Jewel, Ruthless, Tyrant, Zealous. We have a lot of traits that nobody likes. It's not ideal, honestly. We're not well loved. But here we go. That's how it rolls. We're going to crush this, gain some more prestige, and we'll crush this as well. The Knights of Calatrava. The Order of Calatrava is the most recent addition to the Soldiers of the Cross, having just been endorsed in a decree issued by the Catholic Church. These knights take their name from a castle recovered in Iberia from the clutches of the Muslim infidels, and they stand ready to combat heathens and defend the impious in the name of any Catholic ruler who is willing to provide for their upkeep. More sheep to the slaughter, for none shall oppose me. Rah! Mighty Mongolians. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Oh, somebody died. Xing. Jingy. Went and got herself deaded. A natural death, so that's always nice. And then let's carry on sieging and stealing. Steal all their monies. Let's go over there, obligate their that vassal. My concubine is pregnant. Yay! 5 more prestige. We're just going to slowly swat a large portion of their armies to claim all of the... Oh, let's go back up there. Off they go. So off we go. The ticking war score is in our favour, and that's the peace deal. Chunk, that's mine. And now the clans... Oh no, inefficient clan warriors. For the Eagle Warriors, I gain 300 morale. Blah, renown. and have successfully completed that, I can now rank up. God, I must gain quite a lot quite quickly. So this will give me plus 0.5 prestige, plus 1 martial, plus 5 combat skill. When leading armies and successfully sieging holdings, you have a greater chance of capturing enemies and looting artifacts. I can warrior train to give myself special traits, or summon lodge commanders, who are special commanders, so they're better than normal. And power of the step, call of the steps. I can speed recruitment across my realm, but it's usually only used for Tengri, and I am not Tengri. Pillage this holding, because we don't want that there being all, up in my face. So I need a new designated regent. It shall be my Chinese wife, I'm pretty certain, because who else would be better for this task than my glorious wife, wherever she is gone. There she is, Nu Ying. She doesn't like me very much, but she's now my designated regent. I don't know why she doesn't like me. Oh, because I'm ruthless and I have an infection. Award an honorary title of court tutor. She also doesn't like me because I'm, religious differences. Doesn't help. But, hey ho. Wait, do I still have the Song Treaty on law? Oh, it must have come back to me. Huh. There you go. Must have come back to me when my mother went off to China. That doesn't... Let's try and make her love me, because it's always sad when your wife doesn't like you. I am now a warrior of the Eagle Warriors. I have ranked up slightly. Change religious branch. Each religions may convert to one branch of their religion to another. Such a choice, however, may only be made once in a lifetime. I think I changed from Theravada to whatever the other one is. I'm not going to do that. A son was born to me and my concubine, named Yangshi. Perfect. This is good times. Oh, what is happening here? What is happening here? Who are you at war with? And why is it going so badly? Oh. My infection has gone. Perfect. This guy is really, really getting out of hand. Zhao, I should probably try and split your clan if possible, because you are getting a tad... No, I can't because you're my blood brother. Well, that's awkward. But you are getting a tad large, a tad big for your boots there, I think. So let's continue this on. But we have now conquered all of the land that was once ours, and the wounded trait has gone as well. So we have now got our full stat line back, and it is quite impressive. Watching Khan Gurgen the Lame in the training ground is always interesting. There is something about his fighting technique that comes off as half-hearted, and his weapons, as well as armour, seem like they could use a little more care. Gurgen, could I have a word? I interrupt the sparring. Let's talk weapon care and etiquette, my good man. Or this is hardly my responsibility. Well, I get some renown. Kurgan agreed that he needs my help in order to make him see things differently. I have asked my quartermaster to let us spend some afternoons organising the armoury. I admit this year's spring cleaning is overdue anyway. I'll bring my sharpening rock. I lose 47 gold for 5 prestige and the chance at proud. Well, let's not get carried away. You will simply be yourself and potentially gain the trait humble. I'm not sure I want to... I would rather be humble than proud. Mainly because I'm clearly a good Buddhist character. So we're going to go for humble. We didn't get it, but... seek out and duel fledgling Kobyak. Wow, he is good. So let's duel. A fight for glory, huh? I feel like... Yep, I get the trait wounded and black eye because I did not succeed that. But I gain 100 renown He is good. There you go. He gains the trait Diligent. My fellow members of the Eagle Warriors and I have finally done organising my armoury. Any traces of his initial reluctance are gone, and I am proud to be able to compliment him on how well he handled the experience. Thank you for this opportunity, Logu, he says, more heartfelt than expected. He gains the trait Diligent, and we become friends. There you go. He is now my friend. I could secretly convert to Tengri, but I don't really want to, because I need to maintain all my Buddhism. Since the duel, I have been practicing a bit with High Chief Kobyak. The man did best me, and I was quick to ask for any pointers. He seemed surprised at first, but today I am proud to tell him that he's a good teacher and friend, I add. There is no shame in acknowledging a worthy opponent. I will not withstand this mockery. We gain a budding friendship. There you go, look. So, my wife likes me a little bit more. Today I was approached by my brother Bankai. Apparently he is concerned about my health and thinks that I am becoming too frail and thin. If I keep eating so little, he says, I will soon no longer be able to wield a sword, pleasure a woman, or even just go out riding. Maybe I should eat a bit more. I don't have any eating disorders here, but let's take his advice, considering it's the only option I have, and let's hope I don't overindulge. Oh dear. It was really the motivation I needed to get back into shape. It was hard to adjust myself to a different diet at first, but now I'm feeling much better, ready to take on whatever challenges the world might throw at me. I'll have to throw out my old clothes. Yeah, here it comes. This is where I balloon. You can see it coming. Your Upadhyaya approaches you with a request. My lord, I want your permission to travel to the pagan lands and spread the Buddhist faith among those unfortunate people. It shall be for the glory of the Arat. Your zeal does you credit. The Arat be with you. Is sent to Liza to proselytize. Sure. Let's hope that doesn't go horrible. Yep, he's been imprisoned. Let's hope that doesn't go badly. Oh, well, it went badly. Soon after Bhikkhu Helyo arrived in Liza, High Chief Arnaz ordered his imprisonment. Your Upadhyaya is now languishing in the dungeons of this pagan lord. Who can tell what the savages will do with you? Or do with him? Vile heathens. God dang it. Ah, dear. Perhaps it is time that I asked Khatun Zhao Nuying to spend some time with me. It's probably the fastest way for me to gain her trust. I will ask her. I attempt to sway her to my cause. She needs familiar faces around her, which gains me prestige and karma. Can finally talk in private. And she does not like me. It did not go well for me. Invasion of Siechu. No. Conquest of Ely. Conquest of Kaling. No. I'm not dealing with tiny nonsense. We're going for Kumania anyway. That's the plan. We have a daughter. Was born to me and my wife. Yay. New wife. New daughter. Not new wife. New daughter. I need a new court chaplain because they had my last one executed. That makes me sad. But, hey ho. Why am I imprisoning you? I mean, I'm going to try it. No. He's gone, but it was absolutely worth it because he was a terrible human being. No idea. My Chancellor has improved relations. Yeah, never mind. Right, what we got up here? I could probably create the Kingdom of Mongolia now. Should probably try that. Give me 400 prestige. There you go. Look at this. Wham. Created the title of the Kingdom of Mongolia. For all that matters. It's a good way to gain a lot of prestige, but not a lot else. But that has increased everybody's liking of me quite significantly, which is good. So there is that. Let's head this way. So we're going to go and subjugate Cumania. I think. Can we do a subjugation war? Do invasions, subordinations. Who did I subjugate then? Yeah. Subordination of Sibir. That is quite a large chunk. Or Vashwan. It's a more northerly chunk. I can do invasions, except that I can't because I don't have population for it. Yeah, I need a population of 30,000. Invasion of Wallachia. Wallachia! I don't know where their land stretches to that I'd get Wallachia. Oh, all the way over there. Cumania stretches all the way. I could do a invasion of Hungary and take all of that and suddenly be butting heads with, oh, all of this over here, all of this nonsense. What happened to Scotland? Why is France free? I assume King Robert the Bold of France, d'Anjou. What happened to the French title? How did you get this? King Henrik inherited it and he was installed by faction. Is Henrik still around? He is. He's still the King of Aquitaine. So he still has 3 kingdoms. He just doesn't own the Kingdom of France anymore. He owns the Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Scotland, and the Kingdom of Aquitaine. And he inherited in 65. What? How did you inherit Kingdom of Scotland in 65? It is 65. You've been here a lot longer than that, buddy. Oh no, you're only 17. Oh, that's that Henrik. We've had 2 kings since then. Ah, that would explain it. So, the French king took it from... Was it Henrik? Yeah, so he inherited it from Siegfried. So they managed to keep hold of it for 3 solid generations. But then within a month, there'd been a civil war and France was redeclared. Wow. The Holy Roman Empire is spreading all over the place. Sicily is a power. Ludwig the Holy is still here. He now has a daughter and is of the blood of Ragnar Lothbrok. So that's all well and good there. There's 1 confirmed kill. Looks like I died in the dungeons. And the Holy Roman Empire is enormous. King Bernard the Wise of the Holy Roman Empire is enormous. But he's a vicious rumour. He's uncrowned. Yikes. Still, how long have you been in charge now? When did you inherit this? Last year. Oof. Nearly 2 years ago you inherited, and you haven't been crowned yet. That's not ideal. So this is all... They're all going to slowly dislike him. Byzantium is doing alright. The Seljuks are still... Oh, the Seljuks took most of this back. Oh, the Sunni Caliphate is coming back, it looks like. I don't know where the Caliph is, but... Ah, there. He is the Caliph. Caliph. Of the Sunni faith and the blood of Seljuk. He is quite potent. We may see some significant jihads coming then, now that these guys own a lot of it. Although I don't see what they're gonna... Maybe this over here? Oh, when did Ghana become huge? I might, in my next playthrough, I might play as Ghana. Oh, he's a Sunni Muslim. Ah, interesting. I might play as Ghana, just because I feel like it would be a fun playthrough to play as... Yes, you were African. You were African. African women can have consorts. Ah, that's actually really interesting. Non-pagans can be reformed. I think that would be really interesting, you know? There you go, African religion. So where are the holy sites? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there only 4 holy sites in that religion? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, I think. No. I think there are only 4 holy sites for this. 1, 2. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. There it is. There's the 5th one. This is a holy site. So it might be. I might play as one of the African religions and try and basically unite all of Africa and spread out from there and see how that goes. I've never done an African playthrough before, so I figured that might be a fun one. I don't know where the holy sites for Buddhism are. They're all down here, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all the way over there. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Never mind. We've got 65 land. I own all of this. This has been an unfortunate loss, but Kumania is going to be a nice chunk when we can do that. And the clans liking us, that is actually growing. We might get a decent chunk here. We've got 2 there. You might be a 3rd if I can just find a way to increase yours. Your clan sentiment is not a councillor. There you go. Sunni Bish, you shall be a councillor. You shall replace this steward. Because you're not great at it, but now you're a councillor. And thus we have 3 clans that love us. Give it a second to catch up. Sure, clans have a higher... There we go! Yay, we've achieved silver. Okay, right. You're the last one. What do you need? What do you need? You need more grazing land. You do not need more grazing land. Like, you have so much land. What can I do for you? We need some marriage ties, and that will be what I've got. That will be it. So, you sibling. Nope. Let's arrange a marriage. I know we've got a betrothal in the mix. I don't have any siblings left. What have you got, siblings-wise? See, this is your house. This would be perfect, except that I don't have a family member to marry you to. So, yeah, like, that's not gonna... I don't think that's gonna do anything. But we'll do it anyway. Might as well. Yeah, see, that doesn't net me anything. We've got a betrothal here, but he's still a few years away from being old enough. Has this been... Come on, pillage this. Burn it down. 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 Do not have inefficient land management. This is my daughter. She shall struggle. You'll notice a theme that everybody has to struggle. Because... Oh. That's all split. So... Your messengers tell of a traveller who recently arrived in Charlik. He's a Han scholar of Zhongyu. Is requesting an audience. He will give my son some wisdom of some form. He's got 25 learning. I think you need to stay here. I think you need to stay here. Because you are incredible. So you can teach him that. Because you are great. And now you will be my court physician. Why don't you like me? Foreigner, deceitful, religious differences. Here, have some money. like me. I wonder if Katan Zhao Nuying would appreciate learning more about the benefits of hard work from me. I think that's insinuating something, I think. Although, to be fair, I have stewardship of 14 to her stewardship of 6. So, we'll teach her some stewardship. Answered my letter admitting that she has much to learn. There you go. She likes me a little bit more. Yay. I gain +1 martial because I've decided to study the histories of Alexander the Great. And I think that is, unfortunately, all we have time for today. We're going to, from here, we're going to wrap this up for this session. I think we're going to subordinate this large chunk from, these are all invasions, subordinate Sibir, this large chunk here, that's what, 4 provinces, 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. But I think we're going to take Yuji first. We'll just take all of that. Ah, see, I can subjugate, I can subjugate non-nomadic rulers once in my lifetime. So we need to find a large non-nomadic ruler and take everything they own, basically. Something like the Ghaznavids that aren't nomadic. Yeah, something like that. We could just take a huge swath of land if we can just get close enough to them. But it's a case of getting close enough to them without being able to just take it all off them. Something like Iriktish, no, Iritish, that would do it. That would give me connection to their land. So potentially Kashgar, we might do that next session. Take this chunk of Kashgar and then go in against the Ghaznavids and just take all of that. Because that is a lot of provinces there. Look how many provinces this is. What's your realm size currently? 229. That would be perfect. If I can just take that off the Ghaznavids, that will catapult me all the way through that and give me probably quite a chunk of prestige, which at the moment is the only thing missing. You need more grazing land. Absolutely, good sir, you can have more grazing land. Is this you? No, which one is you? There, you can have this. What is this? Eggin. You can have Eggin. Grant a landed title of Eggin. There you go. How's that? Still need more. Kovsgol. Have Kovsgol as well. How's that? Up to 41. It's close. That marriage title will tip us over the top. And that will net us some more points. So, we're going to go... At that point, we're going to call that there. I know I've said this a couple times now, but we are going to call that there. And it's been lovely to have you all here again. If you've enjoyed this, please consider dropping a like down below and subscribing to the channel if you would like to see more content like this. As always, it's been lovely having you, and I will see you all tomorrow.